All right. Hey, welcome back, everybody, to lesson number 9. This is a pro game. It's called Super Scroller. I think you're going to like this one a lot. So let's get right to it. I'm already at the Scratch page. So I'm going to click Create because we're creating a brand new game, one that I call Super Scroller, and it's kind of cool. So I'm going to get rid of the tutorial because I'm doing the tutorial today. We're also going to keep the cat today, and I think it'll be evident why later. So I suggest you keep the cat. I'm going to go choose a background for my scrolling game, and the one I liked for today is Blue Sky, and I like it because I can put the cat down on the ground and it looks like the cat is standing on the ground. So you can choose Blue Sky or whatever one you want, but have something where it looks like they're standing on the ground, like this one. Now, for a scrolling game, we want lots of quick movements, and so we're going to code it the pro way that gamers do. So when the green flag is clicked, we're going to make the cat go up, down, left, and right the way the pros do it. When the green flag is clicked, forever check to see if the right or left arrow key is being pressed. So forever, if the right arrow key is being pressed, and that's under the sensing right there, key right there. Right arrow key. I'm going to click right there. Right arrow. So forever, if the right arrow key is being pressed, then change x coordinates by 10. Change x by 10. And if the left arrow key is being pressed, so we'll get that one right there under sensing. If the left arrow key is being pressed, change x by -10. Right there. So now the cat moves left and right really smoothly. Perfectly. Oops, let me hit the green flag. Nice. All right, wonderful. Perfect. Hey, teachers, we're going to pause there. Students, it's your job now to go to Scratch. You're going to keep the cat today, but get a nice background where it looks like the cat can be standing on the ground like this. And then code it so that your cat can move left and right like the pro coders do. So forever if the right arrow key is being pressed and forever if the left arrow key is being pressed. If you get stuck, please take a look at my code. Teachers, if you'd like to pause here, and when you're ready for the next part, I'll be waiting. All right, welcome back. Hey, the next part. Look, I'm going to hit the green flag. And look, my cat moves back and forth, but look, there's a little bit of a glitch. When he moves to the left, he still faces this way. I want him to turn and face the other way. And in the costumes, there isn't one of those costumes where he's facing the other way. So I've got a trick for you to fix that problem. So look, this is costume 1. He's facing to the right. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my mouse pointer right on costume 1 like that. I'm going to put 2 fingers on a touchpad or right click if I'm using a mouse. And I'm going to duplicate this one. So now look, here's costume 1. And here's a duplicate, and it's called costume 3. So costume 1 is perfect. He's facing to the right. Costume 3, I'm just going to flip it. So now he's facing to the left. So here's costume 1 to the right. Here's costume 3 to the left. Perfect. So I'm going to go to code. And now, if the right arrow key is being pressed, I'm going to go to the looks, switch to costume, what was it again? Costume 1. So if the right arrow key is being pressed, switch to costume 1 and then change x by 10. If the left arrow key is being pressed, switch to costume 3, I think it was. Yep, 3 right there. If the left arrow key is being pressed, switch to costume 3, then change x by 10. Let's see how that looks. Look at that. Really nice and responsive. Perfect. All right, so students, if you'd like to go and do that, go to the costumes button of the cat, duplicate costume 1, and then flip it, the duplicate that is. So you have 2 costumes, one facing right, one facing left. And then code it so that when you hit the right arrow key, he switches to costume 1. And when you hit the left arrow key, he switches to costume 3, and then he can move beautifully like that. And next thing we're going to do is to code it so the cat can jump over things or jump and catch things. So, students, get going on that. Teachers, if you don't mind pausing now, and when you're ready for the next part, I'll be here waiting. All right, next thing we need to do is to make this cat jump. He moves back and forth beautifully, but now we got to make the cat jump. So I'm just going to push this over a little bit, and I'm going to go get another green flag. So green flag right there. Green flag. So now forever, if touching the up arrow key, then he's going to jump. So forever, check to see if he's touching the up arrow key. Forever, if touching up arrow key, and that's under the sensing key. I'm going to drag it and drop it right there. Up arrow. Up. Great. So now look. Forever, if the up arrow key is being pressed, we're going to do a repeat 10 times. Change x by, or change y by 10. So there's that. Repeat 10 times. Change y by 10. So it's right here. Change y by 10. So now look, this is going to make the cat go up 10 times. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. Now we're going to make the cat come back down 10 times. So another repeat 10 and change y by negative 10. Change y by negative 10. Okay, so this is the down part. So now look, everybody. When the green flag's clicked, forever check to see if the up arrow key is being pressed. If the up arrow key is being pressed, then change y by 10. Do that 10 times. Then change y by negative 10. Do that 10 times. Let's see how this works. Ready? Green flag. Okay, left, right, up. Look at that, how responsive that is. Nice. Okay, wonderful. So, if you don't mind coding that now so that your cat can jump up and down, please. And teachers, if you want to pause now, and I'll be waiting here for you to return for the next part. All right, welcome back. I hope your cat is moving around like mine. Perfectly, look at that. Really nicely responsive. Wonderful. Now we're going to code it so the cat has something to jump over. So I'm going to pause for a minute there, and I'm going to go get another sprite. And the sprite I like, of course, you can choose whatever one you like. But for me, for this game, I like the taco again. So I'm going to go down to the taco and get the taco. Where is the taco? Perfect, right there. I'm going to shrink the taco. It's awfully big, so I'm going to make it like, let's try 50%. Still too big. I'm going to make the taco 40%. Wonderful, right there. Nice. So I'm going to put the cat on the ground there. I'm going to grab the taco and put him way over here. Now, do you see when I put the taco down? There are the coordinates of the taco. Okay? I'm going to move the taco even a bit more off the screen like that. Right there, and it's going to be on the ground, so as if it's sitting on the ground. So there are the coordinates of the taco right now. So now we're going to code the taco to scroll across the screen like this, and the cat will have to jump over it. So I'm going to tell the taco to go over here. So watch how I code this taco. When the green flag is clicked, first of all, I don't want to see it there. I'm going to have the taco hide. So taco hide. Green flag. Perfect. So the taco's sitting right here, but it's just hiding. So now I'm going to get a forever loop because I wanted to go forever all the way across and forever back and across like that. So a forever loop. So forever there, and I'm going to tell it to go to these coordinates. So go to, oh, it's already on there. Perfect. Go to 245, negative 139, and then show yourself. So looks, go to a show. Perfect. Let's test that. Green flag. Perfect. It was hiding, and then it's showing itself. And now we're going to scroll it across here. So I'm going to go and get a repeat 10 times perfectly. And I'm just going to have it change its x coordinates. Change x by negative 10 times. Negative 10. Perfect. So I'm going to put that in a forever loop. So now look, green flag. Oh yeah, look at that. It's not far enough though. I got to make it go further. It's only going up to there. Let's try 20 times. 20. Okay, green flag. Ah, still not enough. I'm going to try 40 times. Green flag. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to go 50. 50 should be good. 50 times to go all the way across. Wonderful. Nice. Perfect. Look at that. However, it's pretty easy to predict when this taco is going to come by. You just have to keep jumping at the right spots, right? Like that. So We got to make it a bit more difficult, and watch how I do that. I'm going to get the computer to wait a certain amount of time, a random amount of time. So I'm going to go to wait right there. But instead of waiting 1 second, because it's still pretty predictable when it's going to come every second. Oh, and look, it's still showing right there. I don't like that. So I'm going to fix two things. After it does its 50 repeats, I'm going to get it to hide again. So hide at the end. So now let's see. Ready? Okay, it comes by every second. When it's done, it hides. It's hiding. It's still too predictable. So look what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the operators, and I'm going to have it choose a random number. So instead of waiting 1 second, I'm going to have it choose a random amount of time. Maybe 0.1 all the way up to, I don't know, 3 or 4, something like that. So ready? Green flag. Okay, there's one. It's hiding. But see, I don't know when it's going to come next time. It might come right away, or it might wait a second or 2 seconds or 3 seconds. Perfect. It's not very predictable. Now I can jump over it and wait for it to come by. Yikes, there we go. So, students, now you need to go and choose another sprite. I chose the taco. You can choose whichever one you want. And I shrunk it so that the cat can jump over it. And I also put it on the ground, right on the ground right there. And then I coded it to hide, and then forever wait for a random amount of time, and then show itself, and repeat 50 times a change of x by -10, and then hide again. So this makes your taco come across at random points and then hide. Perfect. So, students, if you'd like to take a look at my code to help you if you get stuck, teachers, if you don't mind pausing now, and when you're ready to go to the next part, I'll be here waiting. All right, I hope your taco is coming across nicely the way mine is, and I can jump over. Perfect. Hey, we're going to set it up in the game so that if you get hit by the taco, you lose points. But then we're also going to get another sprite right now that comes across up here that you try to jump and touch, and that you will get points. So look how I do that. It might be a little bit tricky at first, but you'll be a pro in a minute. I'm going to go get another sprite. You can choose whichever one you want. I kind of like this button one. It reminds me of a Mario game. So I'm going to click button 3. And I don't like the color gray on it though. So is there a different color costume? No, well, there's a blue one. You know what? I'm just going to go and get a red color and fill it in. So look, instead of purple, I'm going to get nice red so that everyone can see. Perfect red. Now I'm going to get this bucket right there, the bucket. And I'm going to fill in the center of it. And perfect, like that. So I'm going to go back to code. There it is there. But it's way too big. So I'm going to make this a lot smaller. Maybe, gosh, 30%? Yeah, that's perfect. Look at that. So now we don't have any code for the button. But watch what I'm going to do. See the taco? We coded it perfectly. So the taco comes along just right. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the taco code and I'm going to drag it onto the button. So I don't have to recode the button. I'm just going to use the same code. So look, I'm going to grab it up here and I'm just going to drag it over and right on top of the button, and I'm going to click the button. So now look, I've got the same code on the button and the same code remained on the taco. So I didn't lose the taco code. I just grabbed it and dragged it over to the button and clicked on the button. So there it is there. You could also duplicate it and paste it on, but I kind of like this way better. It works easier. So now look, we don't want the taco and the button down there at the bottom like that. So I'm just going to change one thing on the button. Instead of starting at way down low at -139 for the Y, I'm just going to make it start at 0 in the middle of the screen. So it's the only change I need to make. So look at that. I got a taco at the bottom and a button at the top. So I can jump over the taco and try to catch the button. Let's see if I can catch the button. Is it too high or too low? Perfect. I can catch the button. So now it's your turn. You're now going to go get another sprite. I chose the button, and then I went to the costumes, and I changed the color. I used the fill bucket right there, and I made the inside red. You could also click on the outside and make the outside red, but I'm going to leave it black like that. And then you're going to take the taco code and drag it onto the button code and click it there so that the taco code comes onto the button. You don't have to recode it. And all you need to do is change the Y coordinates so that the button isn't starting at the bottom, but instead it's starting in the middle. So, students, go get another sprite, fix it up, and have it start in the middle of the screen. Teachers, you can pause here, and when you're ready to go to the next part, I'll be waiting. All right, welcome back. Hey, now we have to add points, because whenever you get hit by the taco, you're going to lose points. But every time you catch one of those buttons, you get points. So I'm going to go to the cat sprites right there. I'm just going to scroll over, and we're going to make points. So I'm going to go to the variables button right there. I'm going to click variables, and I'm going to make a variable right there. And I'm going to call this health. You can call it whatever you like when it's your turn to code. I'm going to call it health and click OK. Perfect. There's the health right there. So now we got to code it so that you get and lose points. Eh? Okay, so green flag. When the green flag is clicked, let's set our health to 0. So variables, set health to 0. Perfect. Now, every time you touch a taco, you're going to lose points. Okay, let's do that. Ready? Green flag, another green flag. So forever check to see if touching the taco. And if you're touching a taco, lose 2 points. So green flag, forever, right there. If touching taco, if, right there, if. Perfect. If touching taco. So touching is in the senses. And I'm going to grab that one from the top. I know it says mouse pointer. I'm going to fix that in a minute. If touching taco. If touching taco. Great. If touching taco, lose 2 points. So change health by -2. You can change it to whatever you want, but I'm going to make it a serious offense. If you get hit by the taco, you're going to lose 2 points. Wonderful. Now we're going to code it so that if you catch the button, you get a point. And watch how I do that. I don't want to recode all of this. I'm going to duplicate this code. So I'm going to put my mouse pointer there. I'm going to hit duplicate. Perfect, like that. So let's move it down there. So if touching button, change health by 1. See that? I don't have to recode it all. I just duplicated the taco code, points taco code, and changed a couple of little things. So there we go. So now I should get points. So green flag, I start at 0. Great. Look, if I get hit by the taco, I lose lots of points. Wonderful. Now let's see if what happens if I hit the... There, I got some points. Great, that's working nicely. Let me just double check that. Oh man, I can't hit that. Perfect. All right, so everybody, here's what you need to do now. You need to go to variables. First, go to your cat. Then go to variables. Create points. I called mine health. You could call it whatever you want. And then green flag, set the health to 0. And then look, green flag forever. If touching the taco, change health by -2. Green flag forever. If touching button, change health by 1. You get a point for touching the button. You lose 2 points for touching the taco. So I'm just going to leave that there. I'll make it a bit smaller so you can see all of it. Students, if you get stuck, please take a look at my code. Teachers, if you could pause here, and when you're ready to go to the next part, I'll be waiting. All right, welcome back to the next part. Hey, you're probably having the same problem I am. Look, whenever you get hit by the taco, look how many points I lost. I lost 26 points. So we're going to do that trick that we've done in a couple of other games like Space Chase and elsewhere, where if you touch the taco, we stall for a minute. But instead of saying, ouch, we're going to play a sound effect. It's going to sound more like a real video game. So look what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to sounds. See, I'm on the cat. I'm going to go to sounds. I'm going to click down here to choose a sound. So I'm going to get an effect. And there's 2 effects that I like for this game. One is called coin. Where's coin here? Coin, right there. Perfect. I'm going to get coin. And I'm going to get one more sound effect. And the one I like here, it's under the effects. You can choose whatever you want, but I'm going to choose bite. Right there. Perfect. Bite. Wonderful. So I've got coin and I've got bite. Now I'm going to go to the code. So if I touch the taco, change health by -2, and then I'm going to play the sound effect, bite until done. So the computer is going to pause for a moment while the sound bite is being played. It's playing until done. So let's see what happens if I lose points. Green flag, back to 0, good. Okay, I lost twice, but that's not too bad. So look, if you want to put a sound effect in when you get hit by the taco, that'll stall the computer and you won't lose as many points. I'm going to do the same thing now for the button. So the button, play sound, not bite. Remember I got that other one called coin? I'm going to play the sound coin. Wonderful. So let's see how this works now. Ready? There, I got a point. I got another point. Oh, and I lost 2 points. Wonderful. So I think that's pretty perfect right now. So look at that. If touching taco, change health by -2, and then play the sound bite until done. If touching the button, which is my red button, change health by 1 and play the sound coin until done. So now our game is starting to work really nicely and we're almost finished actually. So students, if you want to go get a couple of sound effects and play a sound effect when you get hit by the taco and play another sound effect when you touch the button. And teachers, if you want to pause here and I'll be ready for you when you're ready. All right, welcome back to the last part for our game. I think you're gonna like these little additions. Hey, you know most video games, they have music. So we gotta go get a song for this game. So I'm on the cat again. I'm gonna go to the sounds button and I'm gonna go choose another sound. And the one I want is called, whoops, it's under loops right there, loops. It's called Video Game 1, I think it is. Perfect. So I'm going to click Video Game 1. You can choose whatever song you want. Then I'm going to go to Code, and I'm going to get another green flag. So green flag. When the green flag is clicked, play song, play sound, video game until done. And then I'm going to put a loop around it, forever. So forever. So now we're going to play some video game music when the game is on. Perfect, so that's good. So we're gonna play that song. Now I'm gonna put a title on it. So I'm going to go down to the sprite button and I'm gonna click on the paintbrush right there, paintbrush. And I'm gonna get, I'll use red this time, but maybe not quite so bright a red. Maybe a little bit less, like that. All right, I don't know if that changed, but that's good. And I'm gonna get some text. And I'm going to change the text font. Instead of sans serif, I'm going to get marker maybe, or curly, or pixel. You can choose whichever one you want. I'm going to choose curly for mine. And I'm going to write down here, super scroller. Right there. Click over here. It's too small. I'm going to grab the corner and make it a lot bigger. Still too small. I'm going to click again and go over here and grab it. Right there. Perfect. Now I'm going to go to the code. See, there's no code for the word super scroller. So what I'm going to do is do that trick we did before, show and hide. So look how I do that. So green flag. When the green flag is clicked, I want the words super scroller to show. And then I want it to wait. So wait 1 second. No, I think we'll go 0.4 again. And then I'm going to have the word super scroller hide for 0.1. Hide for 0.1. And thanks for bearing with me. I'm almost done, everybody. And then I'm going to put a forever looper on that. So forever, the word super scroller is going to flash. So you can see the word super scroller flashing there. Hey, and I said 3 things. Maybe there's one more thing that you can work on your own, and that is some instructions. So maybe the cat says some instructions. Maybe use the paintbrush again and put some instructions up there, or somehow give some instructions so that people know to jump over the tacos and to try to catch the button that's scrolling along there. And then you might have to have everything wait. So I'm going to let you try that. And remember, I went and got some music. I went and got the Video Game 1 and played it till it's done. And then I went to the scripts and I used the paintbrush right there. And I wrote the word super scroller and made it wait, meaning hide and show for a little while like that. So I'm going to leave it there so you can see that. Hey everybody, I hope you liked your first scroller game. And I'm looking forward to seeing you for lesson number 10. It's called Rock Crush. So I will see you for the next time, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.